Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to the review of the Pipo W3f. With a high-resolution screen and solid build quality, let's see how the Pipo W3f stacks up to the Surface 3 and the Chewy Vi10. The Pipo W3f is a solidly made tablet. Pipo has really designed this tablet to take a beating, at the cost of some other aspects of the tablet, so let's talk about those. The size of the Pipo is about average. It isn't overly large and unwieldy, but it also isn't as compact as iPad Air style tablets. On paper, it is quite thick, at 10mm, but it doesn't feel thick at all due to the slight curvature of the edge. The Pipo comes with the standard power and volume buttons, both of which feel well made and solid to touch. The back of the Pipo is made of two materials, a metal panel in the middle of the tablet, and is surrounded by a rubbery plastic border that gives the tablet a very good grip. The combination of these two materials actually doesn't feel bad at all, and feels pretty good in the hand, and this tablet feels like it can take a beating. However, the rubber and the metal do not look nice together and makes the tablet look a little weird. This could be my personal opinion, but it honestly doesn't look very nice. I'm quite satisfied with the build quality of this tablet. It has a good variety of ports including a USB port and it's pretty solid. The only bad thing about the hardware on this tablet is how it looks, which in my opinion is a little disjointed. I really like the screen on the Pipo W3f. It has a great pixel density at 1920 by 1200 on a 10.1-inch screen, making it ideal for reading ebooks, comics, and consuming media such as videos and TV shows. Not only that, the color reproduction is very accurate as well. It's a little tough to see up from my camera, but nevertheless, it's really good. Color temperature is on the whiter side, much closer to the Surface 3 than the Chewy Vi10, which has a more yellow color temperature. Whether you like a whiter or yellower screen depends on personal preference. The screen brightness isn't as good though. It is a little brighter than the Chewy Vi10, and about 2/3 as bright as the Surface 3. I'm guesstimating around 320 nits. Definitely more than enough for indoor use, but can be used outdoors in just weak sunlight. The minimum brightness is really good though. It can be used very easily in a dark room without blinding you. In conclusion, I'm extremely happy with the screen. Well, almost anyway. The only thing about the screen that isn't great is the brightness, which could have been better. The Pipo has top firing speakers. Volume-wise, they are good. When 3 to 4 people watch a movie at the same time, it can be heard by everyone quite easily. Quality-wise, there is plenty of clear treble, and just enough bass that explosions don't sound like firecrackers. I'm quite happy with these speakers. They have good quality and good volume. Regarding the placement of the speakers, it is hard to block the speakers while holding them, which is great. However, the two speakers aren't very far apart, so the stereo effect is diminished compared to the Chewy Vi10, which are on opposite sides of the tablet. That is my only gripe with these speakers. Overall though, they are great.
Great, thank you.
The battery on this tablet is a respectable 7800 mAh. I'm quite sure this tablet will get good battery life, but I'm predicting it will definitely come in behind the Surface 3 and the Chewy Vi10. I started testing Android first. I set the brightness to 250 nits and reloaded a web page constantly, and the tablet died after 6 hours and 30 minutes. I set the brightness to 250 nits and looped a video, and the tablet died after 6 hours and 10 minutes. I then performed these tests in Windows and got about 15 minutes more in both tests. In real-life usage, I was able to get about 5 hours of screen on time. This consisted mostly of web browsing, Word, Metro apps such as YouTube, and some games. In Android, I got about the same usage, except I got about 4.5 hours of screen on time before the tablet died, which is better than Windows. These numbers are good for this tablet, and are in line with other high-res Chinese tablets. Unless you are an extremely heavy user, this tablet will get you through just about any day without an issue. If you are a light user, you might be able to get 2-day battery life in this tablet. This tablet comes with Android 4.4.4 and Windows 8.1. You can switch operating systems through the notification shade in Android, but strangely enough, not in Windows. To switch back to Android from Windows, you need to restart the tablet first. I found this quite strange. I think this might be a mistake on the manufacturer's side, as they might have forgotten to install the software that switches you from Windows to Android. The Android experience is smooth to use, and the keyboard and touchpad are compatible with it as well. It is hard to be productive in Android with this tablet, as Microsoft Word for Android isn't supported in any of Intel's chips. One thing I liked about the Android side is that there was no bloatware installed, a refreshing change from some other manufacturers or distributors that fill up the tablets with junk. Games ran smoothly without stutter, and Antutu gave me a score of about 32,000. Slightly on the lower side, but good enough. The Windows side of this tablet is a much more productive environment. The high-res screen makes doing tasks like Word and Excel very easy, as the screen is easy to look at. The tablet gets warm quite easily, but never gets too hot. The processor in this tablet is a tiny bit slower than the Chewy Vi10 and about 25% slower than the Surface 3. I couldn't tell a huge difference though between those three tablets unless there was some intense stuff going on. I could run older Windows games at decreased resolutions and all Windows App Store games without issue. This tablet is a good tablet. And at the lower price of just $160, there isn't much to complain about. Both Windows and Android are a pleasure to use, and I highly recommend getting the keyboard cover as well, as it completely transforms this tablet into a laptop. The Pipo W3f has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and Mirrorcast, all of which work as expected. The cameras are both terrible, however the back camera is a little less terrible at 5 megapixels. Even so, I really recommend you take pictures with a camera or even just your phone. There really is no reason to take pictures with a tablet like this. The Pipo W3f is a great tablet with very few weaknesses. Great resolution, fast enough Intel processor, and a solid build quality are all very compelling reasons to get this tablet. Even the weaknesses themselves aren't showstoppers. One example would be the speakers. You don't get as much as the stereo effect as you would with the Chewy Vi10, but it's definitely good enough. In conclusion though, this tablet is a better option than the Chewy Vi10 overall, even though it costs $10 more. The high resolution screen is really what makes the Pipo W3f a slam dunk for Pipo. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Hey guys, so if you like this video, hit the subscribe button and you can click on any of the other videos that should be popping up right about now.